So I get the privilege of introducing Louis, and I was thinking, you know, what would I say? We were talking about him out there. And I can only say this, when we started doing this 3 years ago, we had no idea, we really didn't even know who we were marketing to, right? Number one thing when you're starting a business is like, know your market. We didn't know who we were marketing to, but we just knew that we had to make this place that songwriters could come and play the songs that they had written, and that they wouldn't be background music, and that people would not be talking while they were playing, that they'd really be listening, and they really wanted to hear the stories behind the songs, because there's a lot of songwriters that play out that, you know, the places want you to play Buffett and James Taylor, and, you know, which are all great songs, but we wanted to create a place that we wanted to hear their songs, right, their own stuff. And so I remember when Louis came in for the first time, hearing him play and his songwriting, his professionalism, I was like, wow, this is why we did this. It was for people like this, and I didn't even know that they existed. And I was a huge fan immediately, and have enjoyed every time that I've ever gotten to hear him sing. I felt like I had been treated to something that was truly amazing and rare, and couldn't wait till the next song. So, without further ado, please welcome someone that we completely cherish here, Mr. Louis Robinson.
Benedict Christopher Thomas, fumbling his way through the fun, and never fulfilling the promise he showed in his brilliant probationary term. Now the bosses detect his sad lapses, and the clients are starting to guess. Everyone knows only Mary still regards him as quite a success. She's waiting for Chris's promotion, it's surely the least he deserves. And she's polishing windows and tables, and bottling jams and preserves. And Mary would like living somewhere just a little bit grander than here, cause a semi-detached in West Ruislip really is something to fear. And it's greener out in Rickmansworth, and Amersham's a must, but if we could, it's surely wood or bust. But for the moment contented, as far as can tell, there's Benedict Christopher Thomas and his yellow Cortina XL, talking of elegant living, all very Sunday times, with holidays out in Bermuda and other subtropical climes. But you're getting older, and have I got some news? You've got the I am not so young executive blues. Benedict Christopher Thomas is grimly clenching his pipe and jealously guarding his office from a young university type, oozing Eton, Oxford and influence all over the place. Oh, the word is about that he's on the way out, and he's falling behind in the race. And they're coveting his salary and stepping into his shoes. They're borrowing his secretary and knocking back his booze. It's whispered in the corridors and it's written in the news. He's got the I am not so young executive. Oh, the personnel manager's comfort was it isn't as bad as it seems. We were quite indestructible, taxes deductible, pension redundancy scheme. Now we don't want to lose you, but we think you ought to go. A credibility gap and a slice of the cake and a crack of the whip, you know. So he's selling his freehold and Ruislip and moving to Frinton-on-Sea. The company sent him their thanks in a frame, they were really as nice as can be. But Amersham is a world away from Mary, the practical wife. And Benedict Christopher Thomas, he remembers the best of his life. But that's the way it is today. If you don't win, you lose, and get the I am not so, and I wish I never got so young executive blues. So when the company calls you, it's safer to refuse than get the I am not so young executive blues. She looked so familiar, I thought it was you. She wore her hair like you used to do. but she wasn't who I hoped I'd find. I can't get you out of my mind. 9 o'clock mornings with nothing to do, coffee for one, not tea for two. I thought that we were single and signed. I can't get you out of my mind. All the people we knew back when, I miss them all today. All the places we went back when seem so far away. One day I'll wake up and not think of you. Someday I'll take up with someone new. But till my life's been redefined, I can't get you out of my mind. All the people we knew back when, I miss them all today. All the places we went back when seem so far away. One day I'll wake up and not think of you. Someday I'll take up with someone new. But till my life's been redefined, I can't get you out of my mind. I can't get you out of my mind. I'll tell you the story best as I can. They say that confession is good for a man. Can't cover it over, can't pray it away. I broke her heart in Memphis. The lure of a ride, the come hither glance, trap of a temptress, a whiskey romance, the burn of an arrow the very next day. I broke her heart in Memphis. Blame it on the music, blame it on the band. Rhythm and regret go hand in hand, but parties all end eventually. That's why I blame it on me. Too much tequila, too many bars, too much moonlight, and too many stars. Can't blame it on naivete. I broke her heart in Memphis. Blame it on the music, blame it on the band. Rhythm and regret go hand in hand. Parties all end eventually. That's why I blame it on me. Too much tequila and too many bars, too much moonlight and too many stars. Excuses are useless, I'll be on my way. I broke her heart in Memphis. He came in from Atlanta, young and unafraid. You know the truth was etched in every chord he played. But the streets aren't paved with diamonds, and nothing's what it seems. And he broke his heart on Nashville Green. He came from Atlanta, taken by surprise. So many promises, so many lies, so many gates and fences. In between, a southern boy and Nashville dreams. A beggar at the banquet, a phantom at the feast. Now he's playing gigs in Boston and cabaret back east. And a little pack of powder convinces him he's fine. But man, you ought to read between the lines. He sits in with the pickers in the downtown bars, talks about the old days and the old-time country stars. And all his bright tomorrows are so many might-have-beens, and he lays it all on Nashville dreams. You gotta be a winner, you gotta play the part, you gotta know the secrets of this business we call art. Because stardust and moonshine are so very much the same in this crazy Hall of Fame. There are farm boys from Kentucky, sweet young ladies from LA. They're arriving every minute, every hour, every day, with leather boots and Stetsons and fresh blue jeans and pockets full of Nashville dreams. At the bottom of the stair, perfect window, perfect chair, I thought I'd find you there, my dear. I can read you like a book, every glance and every look, every crazy chance we took, my dear. No more furtive afternoons, no more sleazy motel rooms, no more silly non-diplomas to find. No more secrets, no more lies, no more phony alibis, no more inconvenient ties that bind. For your sake and mine, my dear, it's about time, my dear. If we really care, we end the affair right here. At the bottom of the step, perfect window, perfect chair, I thought I'd find you there, my dear. Where did this trouble start? We're not together, not apart. Splintered life and broken heart, my dear. Guess we knew it all along. Let's go home where we belong, and we'll pretend there's nothing wrong, my dear. I hate the secrets, hate the lies, hate the phony alibis, and the inconvenient ties that bind. For your sake and mine, my dear, it's about time, my dear. If we really care, we end the affair right here. At the bottom of the stair, favorite window, favorite chair, I thought I'd find you there. Just up the thoroughfare, most folk don't know it's there, a little place where lovers come to play, a quiet spot to dine, hors d'oeuvres and fancy wine, a little place to shine and steal her heart away. The perfect rendezvous, You'd think so, wouldn't you? But all that value didn't quite appeal. The tinkling piano bar, the Russian caviar, all that la-di-da didn't seal the deal. The waiters, they know how to act just right, casual, never blasé. They know someone's heart will break tonight here in Selina's cafe. At 7 on the dot, he's there, she's not. I guess that says a lot about just who to trust. The empty chair, the roses lying there, another love affair written in the dust. The waiters, they've seen this all before. They watch it every day. Love's cold revolving door here in Selina's cafe. They tell you love is charming and it's a treasure when it's new, but love grows cold as love grows old and fades away like morning dew. And that's the truth, I fear, no happy ending here. And what is more, my dear, no one's to blame. It's just the way of things, the roundabouts and swings, the arrows and outrageous slings of Cupid's cruel game. The waiters, they're wiping the tables down, stacking the chairs away. Time to blow the candle out here in Selina's cafe. Here in Selina's cafe. The storm rolled in the eastern wind, like the frown of God on a man who sinned. Rattled the window and clattered the swing in the old backyard. I crept from my bed like a thief in the night, slipped down the stairs, hid from the light, and there in the dark was a beautiful sight in the old backyard. They were dancing to old 45s, rock and roll waltzes, jitterbug jive, so full of love they were hardly aware of the boy on the stair. And swirling and whirling around in the rain, Mama and Papa, young again. There I saw how love can start, his silver tongue, her beating heart. Now wind nor rain can tear them apart in the old backyard. Time it held no fright, no fear, the passing day, the dying year. They only care for the now and here in the old backyard. They were dancing to old 45s, rock and roll waltzes, jitterbug jive, so full of love they were hardly aware of the boy on the stair. And swirling and whirling around in the rain, Mama and Papa, young again. But that was long ago and far away, though not just another yesterday. 'Cause every time I think of them I see you and me. That was far away and long ago, another world I used to know, a world that I will help you understand if you take my hand and come dance to these old 45s, rock and roll waltzes, jitterbug jives. Together we can put trouble to flight like storms in the night. And while dance is a dance and song's a song, like Mama and Papa, we're forever young. Teacher says, shouldn't shirk. Sit up straight, get to work. And in my mind the music played and played and played. Got a job, don't know where. Punched the clock, couldn't care. 'Cause in my mind the music played and played and played. I'm Woody in the Dust Bowl, Weaver's on the radio, Dylan in the Village, John in Liverpool. I'm every broken-hearted song you ever knew. I'm you. House and kids and don't forget the wife. Living someone's perfect life. But all the while the music played and played and played. I'm Woody in the Dust Bowl, Weaver's on the radio, Dylan in the Village, John in Liverpool. I'm every broken-hearted song you ever knew. I'm you. I'm sitting on the back porch, wasting time. I dreamed a dream that wasn't mine. And all the while the music plays and plays and plays. I'm Woody in the Dust Bowl, Weaver's on the radio. I'm Dylan in the Village, John in Liverpool. I'm every broken-hearted song you ever knew. Oh, the Queen of England Limited's in residence today. The rumours spread like treacle and the crowd has had to pay. Business is booming, souvenirs are sold. Princess Margaret pizzas, Duke of Edinburgh rolls. And fathers capture families on film without delay, in a Kodacolor Instamatic way. And all because Elizabeth is in residence today. So wave your flag politely and shout, hooray! Elizabeth is in residence today. Shakespeare tours of Shepherd's Bush have advertised the treat. They've laundered all the uniforms and mobilized the fleet. The ladies from suburbia gathered gleefully for a frightfully loyal outing at a Riley royal fee. And stepping from the charabanc, they gaze upon the home they read about in the April Woman's Own. It's terribly soon, just 37 bedrooms and a throne. So wave your flag politely and shout, hooray! Elizabeth is in residence today. There are Tasmanians in the tea bars poring over maps. Smith's is full of Frenchmen and the Jensens jammed with Japs. Germans marching briskly, Swedes who stop and stare. The Spaniards on the corner, Americans everywhere. They're streaming from the station and they're stomping down the street, aiming to make their holidays complete by getting a glimpse of the English royal family retreat. So wave your flag politely and shout, hooray! Elizabeth is in residence today. There's a widow from Wisconsin with a hideous purple rinse. I'll do the other. The trouble with this song is that there are so many verses, because I wrote this for a radio program, and as the royal family changed, so the verses changed. So I keep getting, I've forgotten that Princess Margaret had died, otherwise I wouldn't have put in the... and what's so funny about it is that I remember somebody sent me a tape a while back, about a year ago, with a verse that I'd forgotten. So this is the verse I'd forgotten. Sing a song of 2.5p, pockets full of cash, 4 and 20 tourists rooked in a flash. The Anglo-Saxon Chronicle, featuring Mark and Anne, turned out to be an inferior reproduction from Japan. And the Queen Victoria duffel bag has lost its allure. It's just the memory of an unmagical history tour. So wave your flag politely and shout, hooray! Elizabeth is in residence today. So I thought I'm going to test my writing muscles and add another verse too, just for today.
Right.
So this is the first time this verse has ever seen the light of day. A lady from Dunwoody who thought that she was royal is finding it a little hard to be completely loyal. Scanning geological charts for links to kith and kin. Perhaps she's the daughter of Henry VIII and Queen Anne Boleyn. She shuts the books and leaves the room disheartened and dismayed when she finds she's only distant second cousin to a maid. And her interview on Oprah is just another dream, which is what you get for playing the silly game of might have been. But hollow inside, she'd swallow her pride and shout, hooray, if she sees the Queen's in residence today. So wave politely and shout, hooray, Elizabeth is in residence today. But now the Queen of England has left and gone away. There are people to woo and things to do in their own gracious way. But wherever she may wander or casually roam, they're cleaning up around her just like they do at home. When now, because it's winter and the afternoons are chill, they've closed the Royal Highness kitchenette and grill. There's no queuing in the portal or wandering round at will. No serving up of morsel or totting up of bill. No wrapping round of parcel or clocking up of till. There's just a once upon a castle on a hill. So fold your flag discreetly and put it away. Elizabeth isn't in residence today. Mais oui, la reine n'est pas chez elle aujourd'hui. Ah, so die Königin is heute irgendwo. So fold your flag discreetly and put it away. Elizabeth isn't in residence today.